welcome to my channel. I am Jennifer and I'm here with another weekly reading of the energies to see what is going on. So if this is your first time here, welcome, and I hope you enjoy and get some benefit from the information that comes through. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. I am really glad that you are all here, and I hope you are doing really well. So this week I am going to continue with doing 3 rows. The first row is going to be the energies of where are we going, like where are our energies being drawn to, or what path are we going down, or what are we drawing to us. And then the second row is going to be about what are we manifesting, what are we creating, what are we intending. And then the third row is going to be a message or advice from the Divine Feminine. So let's get started here. So where is our energy being drawn to? So our energy this week is being drawn into protection. So instead of being in an action mode, we are actually more in a contemplative state this week. We're holding on to our energies in preparation for taking action in the future. So what is this all about? Okay, so the protection, and we're taking a break basically. So contemplation with that 4 of Swords, taking a break, taking account, taking stock of kind of where we are and where we want to go and what it is that we want to do. And the Knight of Pentacles is indicating that there is a beginning of something new, a new endeavor of some sort. However, we're not taking action on it at this point. We are just still in the planning phases, and again, the contemplation. And then we have the Nine of Swords, which is indicating me that there is some conflict in the mentality of it. So in the stepping back and holding onto your energy right now, and in the contemplation and making plans of how this new endeavor is going to take place, there seems to be some thoughts that are getting in the way of this maybe manifesting. So, and in the second row, we have, what are we manifesting? So, because we do have a new moon coming up on the 21st, this is a great thing to start thinking about. What do you want to manifest with this new moon? And so I actually pulled one card from the Moonology Manifestation Oracle by Yasmin, Boland. I'll have all the decks that I'm using listed below in the information below the video. So I have pulled full moon in Aries. So cool your emotions. So this is with that full moon indicating it's a release of something. So even though, yes, this whole reading is about, kind of where are we going, and it's about manifesting, right? So it's all geared toward the new moon, but we have this full moon, which is indicating perhaps a release of something. So what is it that we need to release in order to step into this new energy or this new phase? So cool your emotions. So that is followed by the 9 of Wands, which feels to me that there is definitely some triggers emotionally, like maybe fears that are based on beliefs, as indicated by that 9 of Swords, that is causing inner conflict within us, or kind of throwing us off our path. So whether it is not believing in yourself, or believing that you're worthy, or not believing that there's enough abundance to go around, or whatever it is, but there's a feeling of lack, or not being able to step into, or just not trusting yourself, but it's based on false beliefs or old paradigms. So it's generating this fear, and I feel like that 9 of Wands is indicating the fear is kind of holding you back a little bit. So following that, we have the Ace of Wands, which is actually telling me that whatever this is, this new endeavor, which the Knight of Pentacles is actually facing that Ace of Wands, and they are actually facing each other, that whatever this is it's like an opportunity that is being handed to you by your higher self, by the universe, and it is something that you are very aware of, that you want to do and you want to start. But it's I also feel like because it's a very distinct passion, that it's this feeling that yes, you got to do it. There's no stopping you, but you're just struggling with some of this old stuff that's coming up for you in your time out, right? Indicated by that Four of Swords. And then we have actually the Seven of Swords. And it's an interesting energy I was feeling with this card, but it feels a little bit like imposter syndrome to me, and that there's this fear around not feeling genuine, or not feeling like, not, again, it kind of comes back to that trusting, and not, so it's feeling like you're a bit of a fake or an imposter, right? In wanting to start this endeavor, or how do you come at it in a from an energetic space of being authentic, instead of just taking someone else's ideas and then regurgitating it. But it's, again, it's a deeper passion, though. So it's just really getting in touch, getting past these beliefs and thoughts that are creating the conflict and the doubt, and that this is meant for you. And I think that's what it is, that it's actually meant for you. Okay, and then so the final row is advice from the Divine Feminine. And for this one, we are starting off with Diana, focused intention. So keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So I think this is about being mindful and having that awareness, again, of where your thoughts are leading you, and when they are leading you into fearful emotions, on where this path is that you want to create, and where you want to go. Oh yes, and also in that, what are we manifesting with that full moon in Aries, and cool your emotions? So what we are manifesting is a change in our belief systems and thoughts. So these ones are going to be running much, much deeper, because they could prevent us from stepping into a purpose and reaching our potential. So that's what we are manifesting, change within us, so that we can continue forward. Okay, so just going back to the advice from the Divine Feminine, and so that keeping that focused intention on where you want to go, holding the trust. And to me, that trust is being reflected in the Fool card, which is the first tarot card underneath that particular oracle card. And that is having the trust and the innocence. So just knowing that you are on the right path, and knowing that you are being supported. So yes, work through, release, and do all that, but keep moving forward, and know that you are on the Fool's journey, that it's going to be successful, as I feel like with that Sun in the card, and then being followed by the Six of Wands. So we have another wand here again. So this, again, is a card that keeps coming up in our readings as well. So this, to me, is about spirit, and the spirit is leading this. And again, being successful and supported, again, with that white horse, being on the horse, and having that community around you that is rooting you on. So like your guides and your higher self and the universe, basically, and perhaps friends or mentors as well. And then, so to end the week, we have the Six of Cups. So it is, I just feel like there's a feeling of contentment with this, and just reaching out, with those blue skies, and having, the home. And it's like being it's like being in a familiar space to me. And it just feels very content, and like a renewal, or a re-energizing, like your energies are getting like, oh, I remember this feeling. I haven't had this for a while, which to me doesn't really make any sense, but that's kind of what I'm picking up here. So basically a transformative week, on where our energies are going. So it's just, the protecting our energies while we are contemplating, and before we actually start taking steps, and realizing that we're not maybe taking steps because we are struggling with some old belief systems that are creating some fear within us. So in that cool your emotions, it's just about basically realizing that it's your thoughts that are creating the emotions. So yeah, so just stepping not past it, you can't shortcut it. It's about realizing, you don't even have to remember where it's coming from, but just recognize it for what it is, that it's not true. It's and then whether you feel like you are taking some of that energy of, I forget even what it was I said there, but not feeling like it's really feeling fake in it or feeling like a fraud in it, but just trusting, taking that fool's journey, trusting that this is meant for you because it is a passion. And, just keep those, as the advice is, keep the unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So don't let the old belief systems that don't serve you hold you back or get you off track, and you will be successful, basically. So that is the reading for the week. So thank you again so much for joining me, and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye for now.